Alright, back with our next leg of the journey. We are headed towards what? Next boss fight. In the meantime, let's do the smart thing this time. Go to the bar. Maintenance specialists. Nothing over there. Alright, maintenance specialists it is. We spend 4 supplies. 4 supplies for 200 hull points between 2 ships. Can't argue with that. Got a little banged up in that boss fight, but nothing critical. I think I'm gonna leave her boo-booed up in case this crisis gives us another risk point. R&D lab, what do we got? We don't really got enough scrap, and none of these are really like I need to have them. I'm gonna be honest. Transmission from the roving junkyard, Captain Yuta. Hello there, passing by or on a run from the Cylons. The merchant's tone makes you smile. My junkyard has spare parts and weapons if you're into that kind of thing. Not afraid of the Cylons? This is a junkyard. There's nothing of value here. Why would they come after me? Because you're a human? They've got bigger prey to hunt. Take a look at what I have in store. Ooh. We could use another Viper squadron. Ooh. And we could get a officers. What? What? Okay, well, combat training, of course. We have 5 levels. We gotta hire him. Now we gotta find a way just to get that. Right? We got to. We gotta find a way to get 170. $170 scrap. And then we gotta find a way to get another launch bay. Ten evasion. Immunity from friendly fire. I mean, the evasion wouldn't be bad for all attacks, right? Raptor be blasting. She doing some work with that gun. We common overdrive it. Yeah, let's do that, since none of the other ones are really that great. That's kind of weird. Now we just need to figure out 396, which would put us at 4 squadrons. Can I sell? I can. You don't want more? You don't want more? Cause I'll give you more nukes. I really ain't been using them, and I'm a little gun shy from the PD. All right, let's close that out. We got 4 tags. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So that puts us into buying the Vipers. I come back in, of course you won't buy the nukes. Okay. To the hangar. Another Viper squadron is always a good thing. If we could get the next, how many hangar bays we got? We can do 4, but that requires 400 scrap, which we are not going to hit for a few turns from my best guesses. Okay, so Space Harbor is got to be resolved by a hero. Makes sense. Let's do that. What do you got? Small amount of random resource per jump. Kintai. Salvage vessel. You're needed urgently in the CIC. Now what? Radioactive emergency. A new crisis. Commander, we're experiencing a radiation spike on my ship. Captain of the Kintai, Mary Yon. Each time we use the FTL drive, it creates radiation, causing health issues on my ship. People, workers mostly, are falling ill. Can't say I'm surprised, sir. These ships weren't always built for such frequent jumps. In short, we need help to fix this. If we want this to be fixed properly, we'll need spare parts. We can find them in nearby structures and wreckages. Another expedition, huh? Can't we just repair right away? Seal the FTL drive? We can't waste any more raw material to fix this problem right now. Alright. Gotta do what we gotta do. Recent radiation spikes are reported aboard the Kintai, causing health issues. Hey, perfect. We've collected enough spare parts from the POIs, sir. We can fix the leak, finally. Good, do it as quickly as you can, please. People are dying here and the systems are overheating. Oh yeah, risky time for her means we finish this personal quest up as well. Martial aspirations completed. Yan report is excellent, but your mind keeps wondering. Is she suicidal? She's been going through the main points for 5 minutes, perhaps more, but you ask yourself, what is she hiding in there? And that would be the end of my report. The actual document is, of course, more detailed. What do you want? I think everything is in the report, sir. You smile and ask again, this time insisting on the real needs. If I could, I would ask you to put me in the front line, sir, to face Cylons directly, to risk my life like everybody else in the fleet. You nod and accept. By the gods, thank you. Okay. Sir, based on our calculations, the FTL drive's radiation problem has been solved. We've checked and rechecked everything. Our tests conclude that passenger health is no longer affected. Good to hear. We've dismantled the old FTL drive. It'd be a shame just to airlock it. We can always use valid spare parts. I bet you could. Do I send them over? Yeah. Understood. Okay. Yan would like to have a drink with you. Yada yada yada. Complete all objectives. Destroy 25 Cylon units with Yan, assigned to a squadron. She gonna do that no matter what. She likes to blast that sniper. She be like, pew pew. Heals another random hero. Gets XP. We can XP her up, or we can XP somebody else up. I guess we XP her up. Okay, so we gotta focus Yan on blasting. Got it. We need to recover supplies. Because I did burn all those to higher bodies. An issue requires your attention. Commander, we have a problem with our pilots. They're enforcing the latest fleet hygiene rules, but they're not respecting the rules themselves. As a result, they're spreading disease all over the fleet. We need to prioritize healthcare. Suspend the pilots who aren't complying. Your relations with the faction just became tense. It means from now on, the faction will no longer offer opportunities, but only crisis instead. Try keeping fair relations with factions to get opportunities. But be careful, as there will always be strings attached. I needed healthcare to go up. I couldn't take another healthcare hit. This here never loses any health when their assigned squadron becomes wrecked. That could be good. All Gunstar upgrade costs are reduced by 20%. Yeah, I gotta go with that. We gotta go with that, right? Alright, what's our weird little ship here? Small amount of one or random resource. Or alternatively, we invest into scrap. Never mind, we'll just upgrade it. We'll just level it up. Sir, we have multiple reports of insubordination and lapses in discipline among the rookie military personnel. Frankly, their behavior towards civilians is turning violent. We need to restore discipline and enforce rules. What do you say? Affirmative. And I don't have any bodies to handle that. Dratus contact. What are you, 1587? Everything is set as we can make it. All right. Mining rig, supply depot, ammo depot. Finery wreck, temple ruin. Stranded mining team, temple ruin, space harbor. Okay. Cerberus class frigate, Type A defender. Focus is on attacking with defensive and tough units. All right. I got. Yeah. Boom. Huzzah. I assume we don't go into that ring, maybe? Stop moving, you should already be blasting. Not great. Why is my offensive flak not on board? Wait, did I sell all the nukes? What the hell is this horse shit? Wish I could reorder these. Not a great start. Okay, what is this ring? Reinforced organs. Every 10 seconds upon the battlefield arrival, one unit will gain Cylon overload. Missile disruption field. No nukes. Got it. Got it. Okay, we're cleaning up. We're cleaning up. How long we got? We got a goddamn minute. Protector. Who's banged up? Oh, you banged up? You pretty banged up. "49 seconds with the heavy raider. Protector. He's not doing enough damage to wipe them both out, which makes me a little sad. Ugh. Okay. "34 seconds. I hate when I do this. 16 seconds. Not great. He does not have the speed boost yet. Oh, not too bad. Got 10 out of 25 kills. Bye! Does she not have enough XP yet? Jesus. She gonna be level 5 before everybody. She already level 4, right? Forged in fire or more fate? Let's bump our little buddy up. So does that? It does follow. Okay. I was curious. Not sure why their portraits are all funky. Very weird. Anyway, that's what we got here. 33% chance to get scrap. Meh. Meh, meh. All of them are pretty meh. All of them are pretty meh. Alright, so we can resolve this without supply cost, or we can use supplies. You got a boo-boo. Everybody got a boo-boo. Everybody getting a boo-boo. Definitely don't like these popping up, though. If you could not, that'd be great. Yeah, what ship can we get? How many more ships can we get? I mean, 5 more supplies per jump. Another botanical cruiser. The CIC needs you. Lost civilians, new crisis. Incredulity. God damn that word. Incredulity. God, I can't do it. I can't say it. Can't say it. My mouth is blah, blah, blah. Incredulity ripples through the CIC. Only minutes earlier, a civilian shuttle peeled away from the fleet and then disappeared from the Dratus entirely. Those civilians wanted help, Commander. They must have had a goal in mind, I'm sure of it. I just don't know what it was. And they are now lost in space. I get it. Unable to communicate with us, and we have no idea where they went. Valesco seems to be lost. It happened so fast. We should follow protocol, sir, investigate potential witnesses, explore their last known locations. It's a waste of time. Sir, let me look for them. I'll miss our next jumps, but I'll rejoin the fleet, I promise. He appears extremely confident, as if the gods themselves entrusted him with this mission. Nah, we're gonna investigate. Because we're gonna investigate. Right now, Commander. Alright, so what do you got? Assign Gunstar weapon supply slow every time it deals damage to a unit, which Flak already does. Weakness every time it deals damage. Okay. Well, that's pretty useless. Weakness then. Oh yeah, I guess 2 the bar would be good. Maintenance specialists. Have a drink with the military. Yeah, have a drink with the military. The military offers around the table. Move quickly to give you a chair. Evening goes by as you share stories and listen to the military's current struggles. There's doubt in there. Doubt and hope. Yep, let's bump them back up if we can. Very nice, very good. Alright, and then we gotta deal with this crisis. Explore sectors area. Temple ruin. Obtain. Meh, so we can ignore that outright. We got more than enough supplies to handle that. Alright, we faced them up. We need you on this issue, sir. The Underworld wants to give us some supply as a gift. Let's be honest, there's a chance the items are stolen from us. Some gift. What should we do? Yeah, whatever. I love how they gave him the title, Gladius. Alright, so we got 8 rolls till that triggers. I think we're almost out of space for ships, aren't we? We actually are. Yeah, I know it didn't do anything, but I can't leave the mining peoples behind. Gain 10 extra fleet health every time this hero resolves a POI. I mean, some shitty traits there, aren't they? Okay, so we need this, which is 288, thanks to what's-his-face. Okay. Thanks to, I think, Ardent? Yeah. Okay, so then what we need to do is bigly invest. And that only gets us 20. Takes 2 turns to create. I get you. So none of that is actually worth it. Greatest contact. Starting the battle. What is this? Elite Cylon battle. Optional Elite Cylon battle. High risk, high reward. Gas, temple ruins, civilian cargo wreck. Or metal-rich asteroid, fuel hull or emergency beacon, and escape pods. Let's go. Phantom class frigate. Assault. Destroy 25 Cylon units with her, yep. Every 10 seconds upon the battlefield, evasion. Focused shot. Asteroid cluster. Okay, I can see how that'd be useful. Do we not have any nukes? Am I crazy? Did I sell all of the nukes? Oh, it doesn't feel like I would have sold all the nukes, but here we are, right? Hello? This could get weird. Ooh, the LOS too. Ugh. Big. Ugh. Do not like. Okay, why can't they be targeted? Do not like this. I dislike these immensely. Big dislike. Okay, for some reason it still was able to attack that, though. All right. Still got a minute left. Yeah, we just don't let them cloak. If we can help it. Oh, he would have been fine. She killed 20? Nope. Still got 5 more to go. 27 seconds. Probably not gonna make it. That LOS is gonna hit us up. Nine seconds, so kill him. Send these two back. And we are out. Nice and clean-ish. Boop. Man, they really just want her to level up, don't they? Yeah, sure, resources. Let's go. Holy crap. That was a lot of jump-ins. Assignable weapons, assignable squadrons. This here never loses any health when their assigned squadron is wrecked. I mean, she's at max level, right? 5 of 5, yeah. Each time an allied unit is destroyed during battle. Man, you really don't want to give me any good rules for them, huh? What do we got this time? Scrap in a triad game. Maintenance specialists. Yep. Yeah, buddy. 2 turns for that, 4 turns for that. Got a level up going on down here. I think. Did we level up? No? Yes? Maybe? There we go. Unit gains 10 damage to its primary weapon. Okay. Evasion. Launches a long-range explosive missile, immobilizing all units within the affected area for the duration of the effect. That's a good conundrum, isn't it? More damage or special attack? I think we go with the special attack. Somewhere along the way you got Reaper. Okay, more engine jamming missiles, sure. I truly did just sell all the nukes, didn't I? No. I sold the nuke launcher. I guess that's what it was, maybe? Maybe that's what I did? I didn't sell the nukes, I sold the nuke launcher. Genius. The genius that I am, I sold the nuke launcher. Good job, clown. Alright, that means we can heal one of them. And it shouldn't take the doodad. Good. Diffuse engineered bomb. Oh, lovely. Bomb reported aboard the Gunstar. We have to defuse it. Yeah, you don't say. So who put a bomb on our boat? Cylon among us. New crisis. Adama's warning. We have a Cylon on board, passing as one of us. They're here. I can't believe it. Wonderful. Get a hold of yourself, Ardent. Your exo turns to you, a fire in their eyes. You need to set up a post for you in the security center, sir. You'll handle the hunt from there. One person for everything? It's protocol, and you should know it. Counter-espionage demands compartmentalization. Of course, sir. Please follow me. Entering the security center feels like stepping into another world, one of secrecy and spy games. Cylon is walking among us. It could be anyone, even someone in the CIC. You take a second to comprehend the gravity of the situation. Your enemies among the very last of your kind. Let's catch the traitor. Good luck, Commander. Alright. So right now... Oh god, 2 crises too? Are we kidding? Are we kidding? Investigation progress, 0%. Cylon not discovered. Cylon traitor is hiding among your heroes. As long as you haven't identified them, they will sabotage the fleet. Stop them, you need to conduct an investigation. Identify the primary suspect and find a definitive proof of guilt. Each hero will have 4 undiscovered clues that can be revealed to know if they are suspicious or unsuspicious. 2 heroes will always emerge as primary suspects. They will have exactly 3 suspicious clues each. One of these can be verified as Cylon proof and end the investigation. Okay. There are several ways to reveal or verify clues. You need to use them to deduce and narrow down who is the primary suspect. Exactly 3 suspicious clues or not. One way to reveal clues is to investigate. Investigate randomly reveals up to half the total suspects. Undiscovered clues in 1 category line per sector. Investigation is free once per sector. Don't forget to do it every time you can. It greatly helps in deducing who is your primary suspect. You can also interrogate to reveal a single undiscovered clue or verify a suspicious clue. It's quite expensive, but the cost goes down as the investigation percentage progresses. It's more useful when you've already narrowed down the primary suspect. All that information is summarized in the sheet here. It's visible when hovering over blah blah blah. Resolving silent situations, putting a hero in the brig, or going to the bar to overhear rumors. For now, it's better to investigate, to narrow down the list of primary suspects and wait until interrogation costs are lower. My immediate guess is either one of the new people. She has kind of a death wish, so meh. She asked for the medical supplies for some weird reason. Not sure what that was about. That's weird. And so the game awaits. Okay, we don't really need those. Add a hero to the fleet. Kinda do want to do that. Chain scrap. Let's get this done. Using supplies. Flavia Dubois. Now, does hers also get revealed since we added her after the fact? No, okay. Unsuspicious. Okay. Okay, so that's how that works. But it could be just, you know, test pilot. Hero never loses any blah 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 blah. Okay, so unfortunately I only can have 4 fighters out at a time. But it is an extra body to get things done with. And we do like that. But I think I should just use supplies here. There's hope in here, sir. We've managed to pinpoint the location of the lost civilians. Copy that. Now all we need to do is rescue. Wait a minute. Watanabe, stop. Something's happening on the Dratus console. Something bad. A distress signal. They're being attacked. Prepare our birds. We're going in after them, of course. So, okay. A hacker in our midst. Okay. Initial pre-calculation for the FTL drive, sir. We're initiating. Good call, Lieutenant. We want to be prepared when the Cylons find us. What the? The CIC screen blinks. An alarm blares. Lights go off. Tension fills the room. What the frack is happening? Main computer isn't responding, sir. It looks like it's been hacked. Gods, as long as it remains hacked, our jump will cost us more. We need to find a system backup. We can find them on colonial structures. We don't have time for space tourism. Can't we just reboot the whole system? We could, but it'll disrupt the whole R&D lab. Researchers down there need the main computer up and running. Commander, what will it be? Search for a solution out there, or limit our R&D capability for a couple sectors? No, I didn't mean to click on that. Okay. R&D team is hard at work on the FTL computer. They'll say it'll take around 2 sectors to disable the hack. During that time, R&D costs will be higher. I don't think we'll find out who did this after all, Commander. I didn't mean to click on that. My finger just was like, blip. Yeah, okay, I get it. I done goofed. Endangered civilian shuttle. Civilian shuttle left the fleet, and the passengers of Viceroy are worried. Okay, well... Oh, lovely. Well, my choices are limited, so let's do this. Jump complete Dratus contact. The civilians are on one of those wrecked ships. I'm receiving a distress signal, but I'm unable to determine the exact location. We'll have to check every piece of wreckage and hope for the best. Okay. Oh, we can move them around. Shit, I'm dumb. All right. Well, that's just hella rude. No idea what I'm doing. But I guess as long as we can clean some of this up. Yeah, I gotta remember my special skills, man. I gotta remember my special skills. Recovered. Be good to just check all of them for stuff and things, you know? Alright then, good stuff. Lost civilians failed. Brother. martial aspirations complete. Anger, frustration, pride, excitement. Hangar bay is full of emotion, and so are the people in it. The pilots, the engineers, the specialists. Commander. Yen spots you from afar, rushes towards you. You wanted to make sure I'll be back in one... You wanted to make sure I'd be back in one piece, right? That's why you've come? You nod and smile. You wanted to show your appreciation and approval of her will to fight. Out there's nothing like it. No simulators, no briefing to prepare you for what it's like. She stops, out of breath, almost dizzy with emotion. I know what it means, what it feels like to fight these fracking Cylons. Thank you again for the opportunity. Okay, so what did she get from that? Oh, she got a calling. She's got a calling skill. Very neat. Very nice. Okay. Well, we got another crisis incoming, so don't worry, more shit is going to hit the fan. Before long, more shit will hit the fan. And I guess since she's what? She's purple, we should put her on fighter duty instead of... I didn't want to go to the R&D lab. We're not even going to be in the R&D lab for 2 sectors. Yeah, she's pretty much earned that spot in that sniper boat. I mean, we can wait till she levels up to see what she gets, if it's anything more useful than the clowns that we have so far, you know what I mean? Alright, let's send them to get the fuel, because we need it. And wouldn't you know it, we have another crisis! Calms down. The frack? Fernandez makes a remark. As snarky as can be, you ignore it. Everyone handles their anger differently. Calm yourself, XO. This isn't the computer's fault. My team and I can assess our documents, or can't access our documents either. No, someone or something is blocking our comms. My guess, the Cylons are behind this. They've had plenty of time to hack our systems. With close-by magnetic interference set at specific vibrations, they could... Commander, security alert coming from the rear deck. Open airlock, 1 person is missing. This computer problem is spreading. We need the Gunstar to in top shape and quick. Sergeant Velsenko, however the hell you say her name. I suppose we could reboot the entire system and change the communication frequencies, but it would have an impact on our squadron deployments. We'd be sitting ducks out there, but it's up to you. I mean, what the hell, why not? Let's just do that. Oh shit, I shouldn't have used him. Good for news. For once, we managed to pinpoint the possible source of interference. But to fix it, we need to replace some parts. They could be found on a colonial structure. Lovely. Oh, great. Oh, great. More problems. More problems. Yay, more problems. We love problems. All right, what do we got? Yeah, here, eat some supplies over to them. Fuck it. Witness to recent events gave us new leads to Cylon investigation. Okay. Okay, so we gotta do the battle, come back, we'll hit that up. Both those are fine. Start the battle. Man, they are making me work for it, aren't they? Crisis objective. Gas giant. Refinery wreck. Shuttle bacon. Well, we gotta go for the crisis objective. Hydra class frigates, Type C, Bombardier. Okay, so what shit show you got me in today? Yeah, I should have just sent one over there. That was too much. That was probably overkill as well. Oh boy. This is bad. Oh, come on, man. For fuck's sake, I keep messing up my ticks. Still got a minute. Yeah, definitely hit a crisis point. Whee! Oh shit, they got hit hard. Not great. Not great. Okay. If there were ever a time I wanted to have nukes, this would have been it. Let's not fly into the flak. Yeah, sound like a great idea to me. Sound like a great idea in general. Seconds, and we're hanging on by a thread. Love to get rid of that for another Viper, though. Squadron destroyed. I thought they were aiming for the other one, and they were not. So that's not great. That's not great at all. Yeah, let's do that. He got a boo-boo, and his morale went down. That's fair. But report Sora has been wounded by something. Yada yada. So she got a portrait, and these two don't. Alright, so next investigation steps would be sending it down. Alright, so we need to deal with several things at once. We got the supplies. So let's do that. Now what? Transmission from the Viceroy. Commander, my ship, the Viceroy, simply can't keep up with the fleet. Can't handle the jumps. But maybe the right spare parts and tools, we could update our systems. I'm afraid if you can't spare the scrap, the Viceroy will slowly die out. Yep. We're not doing anything else with the scrap for 2 sectors. Not doing anything else for 2 damn sectors, so we might as well. Comms down, solved. Fantastic. Spare parts are now in place. Looks like the problem's solved. Can now get back to reinforcing the Gunstar systems and prepare for our next Cylon encounter. Hope we catch this fracking saboteur sooner than later. Me too. Oh great, another problem. Another problem to deal with. Love it. Uh-huh. Yes. Another bomb defused. Sir, after the Cylon situation, we found a body. It could be related. Love it. Mm-hmm. Fantastic. Please, tell me more. The CIC needs you, Commander. Death under the stars. Commander, Commander, the body of a hydroponics farmer has been found in a greenhouse on my ship. It would appear to be a murder. Now, farmers here are refusing to get back to work. They're scared, Commander. They want an arrest and are looking into the murder themselves. I think it's best if you step in. Farming has come to a standstill, and it's going to stay that way until we find out who's responsible. We should send someone in, sir, a team, conduct a proper investigation, and get to the bottom of this. Besides, you heard the captain. Farming is at stake. A murder on another ship? It's not our problem, sir. Our time and resources are limited. We have to step in. The fleet is counting on us, and supply production is at stake. Right. To the bar, what do we got? Rumors of the past. Okay. That'll narrow things down, maybe. Or we go and we try to... In a fun but insulting way, Fernandez invites you to the Pyramid Court. You accept, partly to prove your worth. Hopefully you're better a commander than a player. Me too, I'm hoping that too. Yeah, morale up, go. Alright, so she's happy, but we gotta get them to excellent status to start their arcs. Not great choices all around, but whatever. Just received confirmation through wireless. Commander, our suspect has been located. Now we just have to nab the bastard. Get it done. Your attention is needed, Commander. The service members of the military have been saving scrap since we started our journey. Now they want us to have it. My 2 cents, this is nothing but a friendly gesture. Yeah, let's, I guess, increase their fervoriness. How many things have I gotta waste on this son of a bitch? Well, she does love her risk, so... I've not been able to touch the XP of the ships. Promising new opportunity. Ballistics breakthrough. Your keg goes through the morning report, but your mind wanders more than once. Last thing. The pilot briefing went extremely well this morning. It's clear our relationship with the military is very good at the moment. You smile, a victory, no matter how small, is to be celebrated. Issue did come up, however. One of the pilots is an old-timer and believes she knows a way to improve ammo if we look to older spacecraft. Permission to find a pre-war wreck to grab some samples. You think for a second you have much to do already. Your CAG seems to notice your hesitation. Improving our ammo would mean faster loading speed. Woo, lovely. Why is she acting, CAG? What happened to other bro? What happened to Gladius? What happened to Gladius? What happened to Gladius? Where's he at? What happened? Alright, actually, let's see. What do you got? Gain 5 fleet every time, blah 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 blah. Each time there's blah 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 blah. Yep. No, not that we need it. Everybody's almost rank 5. Okay, so we've run out of all of that. Let's arrest this guy. Death under the stars solved. Great news. Thanks to your team, the murderer has been apprehended and is in the brig. A fellow worker, a damn lover's quarrel. And to think the farmers here had the wrong guy, a Marine who turned out to be innocent. They were ready to hang the bastard. Good thing you stepped in. It's nice of you to send a crate of liquor, Captain. Well, I wanted to thank you for your work. Make good use of it, okay? That's a lot of booze, Commander. What are we going to do with it? Related to that, sir, the farmers have invited you to their colleague's funeral. You could give them the liquor. The Marines also have invited you to join them on the ship, sir. They want to thank you for clearing the name of the wrongfully accused man. I mean, I don't really need all the supplies. Here we go. Guess it helps if I actually level up me boys first, right? Gains 5 evasion, speed. Bringing it up to damage is far superior. Really wish I would have kept the nuke launcher instead of selling that like a dumbass. Yep, that almost got tagged into unfortunate territory, so let's swap them out. And I'll start blasting. No, there's a crisis objective at least. Boss time! So, Sphinx, another base star. Everything's set for battle, Commander, but why aren't they attacking? What are they waiting for? The lights of the CIC blind you. A voice snarls out of the speakers. Oh, that's rich survivors escaping their fate. The tone is genuinely curious, like an entomologist who's discovered a new species. How fascinating. Mind if I take a closer look? Yes, I do. Not sure how, but you've got the power back, Commander. Something in you and your eyes has always intrigued me. Curiosity is your obsession, even when in danger. Who are you? Let us through. I truly admire how you hold on to life, even as your own world collapses. The Philosopher. Crack, what does she want? What do I want? Why, it's obvious. To study you, of course. Base star shooting at us, sir. By all means. Trade us contacts, Cylon Raiders. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Okie dokie. The Sphinx is the Sentinel base star whose mission is to coordinate the second-line frigates and trap the last of the surviving fleets. It will use its Enigma to make your weapons and squadrons ineffective while annihilating your fleet with its overwhelming forces. Deploys a coordination relay on the battlefield. Okay. Well, you know what to do, boys and girls. We start blasting. Overkilled. Nice, not bad. What the hell is that? Okay, you can't dodge attacks forever, man. There's some bullshit right here. What do we got? Okay. Not great. Because of damage taken, a critical effect threshold has been crossed on one of your ships. The ship will spawn a negative situation in the next sector. Yeah, she is taking a beating. Okay, that's lovely. God, I wish I had a nuke right about now. Well, how big is that shit show gonna be, you know what I mean? The hell is that thing? Okay. Not particularly great. Okay, did that just make them invulnerable? Well, that's a little much. Don't you, Hank? That's a little much. Those ships are taking an ass whooping. This is not great. really hate whatever these things are. Especially the Dodger shits. This poor ship is taking actual ass whooping. Literally can't keep up with this shit show. Can I have my ships back? What the hell is going on? I would honestly have the Gunstar taking the damage over the critical effects sustained during battle is resolved without cause. Yeah, we'll just do that. 'Cause that was not great. Because of the damage taken during battle on your civilian ships or Gunstar, one or more critical effect thresholds have been crossed, spawning negative situations. I'm gonna spawn myself into a nap, so y'all stay safe out there and have a good one.